This is the Lockpicking Lawyer. The lock I have for you today is an Abus model 3455. These have been popping up on eBay a lot lately. It's part of the New York City Housing Authority contract overrun. They've been very, very inexpensive. It's a nice little lock, hardened steel construction, 11 millimeter shackle, a 6-pin core with the pretty paracentric little keyway, and the core is removable. Just looking at the statistics, it's actually very similar to this lock, an American Lock Series 700. Same hardened steel construction, 11 millimeter shackle, 6-pin core. But this lock has something else that makes it, I think, a little bit tougher. Now, the security pins in here are all spools, unlike the American Lock, which has serrated pins and serrated spools. So this should be easier, but it's not, because it has a lot of spring tension on the core. And that makes picking any security pins significantly harder, because you're fighting the spring tension on the core at the same time you're trying to feel feedback from the pins. So we're going to try to pick this guy open, and then I'll take it apart and show you what's inside. Using top of the keyway tension with a narrow wiper insert and a 15 thousandths number 7 hook. Okay, 1's loose, 2's loose, 3's loose, 4's loose. Okay, click out of 5, nothing from 6. 1's still loose, same for 2. Okay, 3, it's binding. Got a nice click out of him, little movement on the core. Nothing out of 4, 5, or 6. Okay, 1's binding on us now. Okay, got a little movement on the core. I think we're in a false set now. Okay, 2 gave us a little counter rotation. We lost our false set. Going back to 1 and just to see if we could get it back, and it looks like that's what happened. We dropped 1 again. Okay, got our false set back. Feels like 2 is still set. Little counter rotation on 3, got him set. Counter rotation on 4, got him set. Nothing on 5. Counter rotation on 6. Okay, and we got her open. Okay, so they are openable. Frankly, not that tough. But I don't really enjoy picking these because it feels like I'm fighting the lock the whole time. Just, you don't really get the feedback. It's not clean. And you really have to pick with a really hard, deliberate motion. Okay, let's see what we can do to get this guy apart. I took the screw out, and this should be coming out now. There we go. And looks like we've got a little C-clip to get this guy apart. Okay, let's drop these pins out. The 6-pin lock, of course. Okay. Looks like these pins aren't coming out easily, so let me give it a little bit of help. 1 is standard. 2 is standard. 3 is standard. 4 is standard. There we go, number 5 and 6. Okay, all standard pins. That are all covered in grease. So they're sticking not only to the core, but they were sticking to my tweezers here too. Okay. And 1's a standard. 2's a spool, 3's a spool, same on 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so not terribly difficult pinning. Let me give you a close-up of it. You can see all standard key pins, and then we have 1 standard driver pin in slot 1 and 5 spools. So good security pins, but not what you would expect to be difficult. But that spring tension on the core, it can really give you a fight. It's something that you need to practice to get used to it. I actually have 5 of these ABUS 3455s that I practice with often, because even though I've been picking on them, the spring tension on the core is something I'm never sure I'll be comfortable with. So just keep practicing and hope I get better. That's all I have for you on the ABUS 3455. If you have any questions or comments, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you.